everyone, it's Miss Amy, and this morning we read Ralph, a story about Ralph, and Ralph writes a story. And so we're going to make little books today, a different pattern than we have done before. So you want some kind of cardstock or something like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you two different options for doing this. Okay, so you can fold your cardstock in half. I'm going to do this one as well. I'm going to fold this, but this one I'm going to cut. So I'm showing you two different options that you can do with the same stuff. So this one I'm going to cut in half. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so this one is cut. This one is just folded. And then I have a bunch of cardstock that just like photocopy paper that I cut in half. You can fold it in half, or you can cut it in half. So I have a hole punch, and I have scissors, and I have some ribbon. So different ways that I can put this together. So what I'm going to do is, so this one I'm going to show you. So this is one way. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I've got this. This is folded. I'm just going to staple this. I'm going to staple it 3 times. This is super simple way to make a book. Okay, so now I have my book. Okay, it opens, but I don't want to see the staples. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this inside my book. Okay, so I'm going to go like that. I'm going to staple that one. Okay, so now my cover is on. Okay, and there's my inside, my pages, but I still have the staples. So what I'm going to do is you can use wrapping paper magazines. Recycled magazines work great for this. And what I'm going to do is I literally am going to glue this right on here. Okay, I'm going to take glue and I'm going to fold this in half like this. Okay, and I'm going to glue this here and glue this here and put it right on here. And then that gives me like a book binding and keeps it together. I no longer see the staples, and I still have my whole entire book together. Okay, so now second option for putting together a book. So I have the book, okay, and what I'm going to do is I am going to use the hole punch. Okay, I'm going to take the 2 pieces of paper that I had on here. Okay, I'm going to put this right there. Okay, so my pages are inside. Okay, and it's open here and it's open here. And what I'm going to do is I am going to do 2 hole punches. 1, okay, and 2. And this is a little trickier. It's a little bit stiffer to pull this apart, okay? But it still works, and it's really cool. You can do this with. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to put my ribbon in here. Okay, I'm going to thread my ribbon, and I want the ribbon, the tie or the knot to be on the front, because it would be pretty to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie this like this. I'm going to tie it nice and tight like that, and then I will tie a bow. Okay, so And there we go. Okay, so now it's together. All right, it opens. And the easiest way to do it so that it opens well is to fold it over. And what I do is fold it over both ways, like that. Okay, so that there's a nice crease. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie that in a bow like that. So then I have a pretty bow, and I have my book like that. And it doesn't lay as flat as you can make this kind of a book lay, but it still works. And you could even do this, you could tie it here and tie it here and then put a stick in the middle. There's lots of ways that you could make a little mini book or a little mini journal, and you can write your own stories like Ralph finally was able to do after he got over his writer's block. But you could make it into a little sketchbook for when you go out hiking. You could just make it a drawing book. It could be a graphic novel, comic book, whatever you like. Have fun creating. Hugs to you all. Miss Amy.